Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 12 of the Dark Souls 2 version 1.0 full playthrough, not necessarily a walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we're going to go through the Grave of Saints, which is located at the bottom of the well, or I should say like halfway down the well. You can purchase the most expensive ladder from Laddersmith Gilligan and effectively skip this area. However, we're going to do a bit of a mix, and we're going to purchase all the ladders, and we're going to take the most expensive one all the way down. We're going to get to a door that we can't open yet. We open it using a key that we get in the next area, which is Black Gulch, or really it's the gutter, then Black Gulch, but it'll be in the next video. But there's items down that path that are obtainable without it. So we'll basically go all the way down, get the items, use a homeward bone, come back, and then proceed. Actually, we should probably just get the bonfire down. That'd probably be a little bit easier. But in any event, I'll show you my stats. Currently using a Santier Spear +3. And then my stats are level 104, soul memory 775,000, 36 vigor, 34 endurance, 14 vitality, 4 attunement, 20 strength, 22 dex, 18 adaptability, 3 intelligence, 6 faith. And I want to see if I can finally equip a good helm here without busting open my equip load. I guess I could do this one. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to purchase the cat ring from Shalquoir. For some reason, her door is always closed. I don't know why that is. Hello.
You do have a...
All right. So it costs 13,400. It's a ring that reduces fall damage, and then we need 16,000 in order to purchase all of Gilligan's ladders. So we're going to crack open a soul. Not sure how many this will give us. 10. Okay, perfect.
The name's...
All right.
Fine. But you...
Yeah. So he sells 3 ladders of different lengths. The first one is comically short. The second one falls short of like successfully letting you like step on a perch. And then the third one will actually bring you down to a door. The door is not able to be opened until you get a key much later in the Black Gulch, but it's good to just purchase all these. Wait, am I like just short? Nope. 12,000. That was 13,000. All right, so Gilligan is now out of ladders. Gilligan also sells an interesting item, and that is the miniature ladder. So, or the ladder miniature, sorry. The ladder miniature is very interesting. This ornament does not seem to have any particular function and should not be worth much, but is sold at an exorbitant price. So, in typical Souls fashion, later on, you will find an assassin who wants you to go kill people for him. And so, this assassin wants you to bring back tokens from your targets. And I'm pretty sure all of the targets have a token that you can obtain in a way other than killing them, which makes it so you don't actually have to kill any of the targets. And Gilligan's token is the miniature, the ladder miniature, which you obtain after you kill him, or you can just purchase it. So that's why it's so much money. It allows you to like do that quest without killing him. It maybe not for every single person, but for a lot of them anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the longest ladder, and the longest ladder is this one. Yeah. So we're gonna take the longest ladder down, and then this is gonna bring us to a door. However, this door cannot be opened until later. And what's very interesting is that this door, if you have the DLC installed, there will be a key in a chest behind this door. However, it is locked. So, can't do anything about that for now. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to proceed down, down, down. So, gonna equip the cat ring. Oh my god, that was pixels. Your Ring of the Evil Eye +1, and then we can fall here. Holy shit. Whew, that was stressful. And then we can come over here. And then, as I mentioned earlier, there are going to be items. Oh god, I hate crystal lizards. There's going to be items that we can get here that we really can't get in other places. Or, sorry. There's items here that we can only get by using that ladder or falling very gracefully. Right, get the Ash Knuckle Ring. What's the Ash Knuckle Ring do? Increases petrification resistance. So this item here, I don't actually know what it is, but I'm really never I'm really never successful at getting it. You need to be very careful, though, because when you jump down here, these guys are going to start running towards you, and you don't want them to explode on you. So what you want to generally try to do is really try to kill them while you're up on the surface. This way, they don't really bother you that much. So down this way, maybe a Royal Knight? No. Okay, that might just be a scholar thing. I feel like there's a Royal Knight there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to proceed down to the gutter. However, we're just going to light the bonfire and come back. So really, as soon as you get here, you should kind of, if you've played Dark Souls 1, you should really know what's coming. Which, frankly, is frustrating. Because it's like, oh yeah, Blighttown was famous. Let's do it again. And it's like, come on, man. Dead. Oop, close. Okay, well, I'm not really going to worry about those items because we're actually going to make our way back here. The gutter. Yeah, you dumb statues. Alright. So the gutter has a few bonfires. I like how the stuff in the gutter, like this is, granted it's a PlayStation 3 game, I'm not being critical of that, but it's like there's tires in this thing and like mirrors and stuff. Like the bones I get, the statues I get, but like, I don't know, like, what is this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, so there's the bonfire. No, that's not the bonfire. I'm not, like, trying to explore this area. I'm literally just, like, trying to get out. Wait, is there? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So the gutter is a really interesting area. I kind of like it compared to Blighttown, but we'll talk about it next time. I'm not going to talk about it now. Right, Majula. Nope. Majula. I like the ideas in the gutter. I just don't like that it exists solely because Blighttown existed. That's really what it feels like. Okay. So, we got the big part done. Or the first ladder, I should say. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the cheapest ladder, and literally the only purpose of this ladder is to make it so you don't die without the cat ring. Other than that, we can just sort of like fall along and basically be safe. So the second ladder just brings you down here. So again, just makes it so you don't die without the cat ring. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Okay. So, the Grave of Saints is going to be pretty easy because we're already in the Rat Covenant. And if you remember, we joined the Rat Covenant after defeating the Royal Rat Authority in the Doors of Pharos. So, we really don't have much to worry about here. It's really just going to be treasure collection. However... Hello? Okay. However, if you are not in the Rat Covenant, this can be a bit of a challenge. All right, so don't worry about the items in the center here. We're going to get those after we defeat the boss. And even though we are in the Rat Covenant, we still have to kill the boss. So I'm not going to bother with a lot of this as far as the Pharos Lockstones go. However, I may drop a bridge or two. So this is the boss fog. Right, okay, so before we challenge... Again, there's a bonfire right outside the boss room. Like, what? I get making the Covenant easily accessible, but there's already a bonfire down here. All right. Great. Let me just double check to see if there's anything over here. Yeah. Hello. Light the torch. Okay. All right. So, the boss of this dungeon is the Royal Rat Vanguard. The Royal Rat Vanguard is an interesting boss. It's a horde boss. However, it's a horde boss with a very particular mechanic in that you're just waiting for the actual boss to spawn. So, I'm going to double check to see if there are any telltale signs of which is the actual boss, because I kind of never know. There will be no obvious enemy to coincide with this appearance, as the Vanguard is nearly identical to the rest in the room. Seems to always drop from the ceiling near the fog gate where you enter. He has a spikier mohawk. He has a spikier mohawk set of darker hair on his back. Extremely difficult to pinpoint in a crowd. Is the only rat that will lead to the boss. Health gauge decreasing. Yes. Also, if you lock on, he'll be the only one without a health bar above his head. Okay. So, you just gotta wait for the boss to spawn. That's it. And even if you're in the Rat Covenant, you still have to kill this boss. think the other thing is that he never spawns early. So, like, you're going to have to kill a few waves of rats before the boss actually spawns. That's if I remember correctly. I might be a little wrong about that. All right. Seems like he just showed up. There he is. It's this one. That's the Royal Rat Vanguard. It's a weirdly easy boss. You just gotta wait for it to show up. I don't know. I wish it was better. At least you don't have to kill the other ones. And just in case you're not already in the Covenant Master is right here. And I believe you exchange rat tails for Pharaoh's Lockstones. Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to jump in. Yes, this way we land here. Get another Pharaoh's Lockstone. And then we're just going to begin our descent to the gutter again. So if you fail here, it's really okay. You're just going to end up either having to come back here or just use Gilligan's final ladder. You'll be okay. Get yourself a bleed stone. No, there's no way that that's how you're supposed to get it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Where did it go? Like, it just died. Or it went through the world. Like, I didn't actually get a chance to kill it after it dropped. Dead. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go grab the items that we missed on the way down. All right. I'm going to take this a little bit safer. Okay. So, that is that area. That is the Grave of Saints. It's an okay area, I guess. Very short. Just like Doors of Pharos, its primary purpose is for a covenant, and it's really just for passing through. But I think it's cool anyway. I think Doors of Pharos works a lot better for the Covenant than the Grave of Saints. The Grave of Saints is so small, and like doesn't really do much. You know, like the traps are like nothing like they are in Doors of Pharos. It's not nearly as elaborate, so it's almost like, why'd you put it here, right? Like it's just there's nothing like it. There's some acid pools I think that degrade weapons, but still, like, it's just overrun them with rats. Like, that's it. No cool booby traps, in my opinion. That's it. All right, so very short video. You know, kind of as expected because it's such a small area. But that's it. If you have the DLC installed, that the most expensive ladder from Gilligan will result in the first DLC key to Sunken City, Shilva, which is, in my opinion, a fantastic area. One of my favorite in the entire Souls series. But, you know, since this is 1.0, the DLC technically didn't exist. And when the game was released, they said that there wasn't going to be DLC. So, very frustrating to find out the DLC existed. But more on that later. Okay. I don't even know if I have enough to level, but I guess we'll check. Yes, we do. Very cool. Could really use more health, so we'll try to hit 40. I think the soft cap is 40 in this game. Might be higher, but that's it. In the next section of the walkthrough, we're going to do the gutter, and we're going to do Black Gulch. I will warn you, in 1.0, or rather non-scholar, lighting all of the torches in the gutter doesn't do anything. So, and as I say that, I'm really just going to double check. Some of the things in this game just don't make any sense. I'm reading about a key that you find in Black Gulch, but apparently you have to kill the giants a certain amount of times before it drops, like depending on how many people you've summoned. Like, that's so stupid. Anyway, we're gonna go through the gutter next, but like I said, in 1.0, it does not matter if you light the torches in 1.0. Doesn't matter. In Scholar, if you light all the torches, you get a special invasion. But yeah, you don't get that in 1.0. Yeah, Scholar First Sin. The entire set and Blackwitch Vale are a guaranteed drop from NPC Invader, Gutter Denizen in the Gutter, who is encountered past the central gutter bonfire at the bottom of the pit. All sconces in the area must be lit for the invader to appear. Only in Scholar. But we'll talk about that next time. All right, cool. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Dark Souls 2 1.0, or if you're just interested in more of the playthrough, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'll SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.